Hey guys, and welcome back to Worse Than Death. I usually try. Oh, I usually try doing this in the night, but I've been trying to figure out the puzzle. I actually just figured it out. I was trying to do it before the chapter so I can re-input it on camera, but I can't. So, but it was 2, 4, 6. Basically that fifth one says, "Oh no, one of those things is here now." Okay, whatever. Basically, the one that says the Blue Jay, the second one that did nothing, it's only a 5-digit code instead of a 6-digit. So it goes to the red one. I think it was 2461, and then 24631. That's what it was. It looks like this panel contains some kind of security shut off equipment. I could probably access it, but the front door has been shut tight with 2 locks. Weird, the lumber that's stuck here on the conveyor has frozen. Hold on, so I already read this. Tabber. So I have to go back here. But yeah, I just door shut tight keyhole. I was looking for about like, I don't know, around 5 minutes before I figured it out. Probably less than 5 minutes, but yeah, it wasn't longer than that. Just trying to run to the other spot. No, he has to be like, he has to stop in front of it and then moves on, because if he just stays there, I can't get past him. Can you move? Damn, he's there for a long time. Am I going all the way back? Should try those doors. Doors locked tight. Yes, I think I have to go through one of those doors. Holy crap, the room feels so cold, like the inside of a walk-in freezer. Even in the cold, I can smell something off, like old meat. I mean, cold's not gonna mess with your nose. I guess it could, actually. There's a pile of lumber here that's been hastily cut. It's stained dark with a disgusting, almost sweet smell to it. The whole wall looks like it's been frozen solid. There are ice crystals everywhere. They're starting to melt now, but it's almost as if the room was flash frozen like a bag of vegetables. Something feels different than before. Those things almost feel cold, but this is much more intense. I can't help but feel a sense of anger in here. It's unsettling. It's a large industrial saw for cutting lumber. It's completely covered in blood. Some of the blood is still dripping, but it's thick like syrup. I think it's because of how cold it is in here. What is this? One of the sawmill's worker was pushed into the blade of this industrial saw. There are half-frozen pieces everywhere, but I can't tell who this is. The man's uniform has a large spot torn out of it. Wait a minute, his hand looks like it's still holding onto something. It's frozen shut though. Ugh, this is disgusting. But if I can somehow thaw out his hand, maybe I can see what it is. And just bash it. The conveyor belt here brings the lumber from another room to be cut here. It's jammed completely with boards and pieces. I assume this does edge to that saw. Just bash it against it. Get in there. He has to be on the right side. Well, actually, no, he has to be on the left side. If I was already starting to get that. No, it came in from the right side. Okay. Did he not go further? The door release switch worked. This microwave has definitely seen better days, but I think it still works. I don't know if this could cook anything reliable, but it should be able to heat something up at least. Come on. Gross. The hand just fits inside. Okay, time to thaw this thing out. I guess I just turn the dial and press the start button. But what temperature should I set it to? I don't want the thing to explode on me. I don't do medium. I was right, the hand was holding something after all. How's a key gonna explode on you? The kitchen counter is a complete mess. A dirty napkin with some marks on it has been stuck to the wall. Can I grab it or not? The hand's not showing up, so. Can I really not do nothing here? Okay, I might need another item then. One, the locker is open. It belongs to Grace's father. His name is on the door. Inside there's a photo of several of the mill workers, including Jack. He's been circled in black marker. There's a note scribbled on the back. He's the one you want. Hey, there's also an old key in here. There are a number of official looking reports with notices on the table. Most of them are about Jack. They mention him causing trouble at work, showing up late, and often being in a disorderly state. They're all signed by the floor manager, Forrester Tabber. It seems like Jack really was the screw-up Flynn said he was. So what is Grace's father's name? This old TV looks pretty busted up, but I think the channel button still works. Huh? So 1, 2, 3, 4? A finger pistol? Was it hand open the whole time? Must have been it. Gotta go back. Just don't understand what that was about, but so a key, what didn't see nothing locked. Actually, is it the front area? Oh, no, okay. Why are they inside? It's a shoe. I think it's one of Vanessa's pumps. I remember her wearing these at the reunion. What is it doing out here? I can't see what that is. Let's go inside. That's weird. The door has a lock on it, but it's busted open. But it's been busted open. Ugh, it smells awful in here. Hey, it's the other piece of that torn up letter I found in Grace's father locker. It's from the local newspaper. It's typed out on the official letterhead and very brief. Thank you for your newest letter and for the photo. As we stated before, however, we cannot run an investigation based solely on hearsay. The letter is signed by Vivian. Of course, she runs the paper now. The photo this mentions must be that circle image of Jack I found in the break room. Whoa, there's a pretty serious looking homemade lab set up here. It looks like someone was manufacturing drugs. There are wrappers, old medicine bottles, and old lab supplies, some of which looks like they came from the high school. Hold on. There's some kind of letter here. Whoever wrote it looked like they were barely holding a... Looked like they could barely hold a pen. Nope, doesn't. You tell me to stop, but how can I? What am I supposed to do? She's gone. Now I'm gone. It's not my fault. I loved her. I didn't ask to. This whole damn town died the day that she died. It's like a 2-year-old, not even. It's like a elementary school wrote that. It's only the 4th grade could have made that. What? It's Vanessa's purse. What is it doing way out here? Bunch of drugs in this key. It's a bright orange key. It looks very worn, and the number 1 is written on the head. There are pills bottles in here, but the labels don't make any sense. I think they were reused. Inside the bottles are some kind of crystallized rocks. Wait, there's some kind of homemade drugs? There's a note scrawled on the back of a faded piece of newsprint. It's written in ballpoint pen. Smarten up. I can't keep covering for you. Get that everything in here? Can pull it out. Well, I have two of these orange keys now. These shells are covered with years of accumulated grime, dust, and dirt. Looks like there was a struggle of some kind here. Several of the cans and boxes on the shelves have been knocked over. The shelf is crammed as full as it possibly can with solvents, tools, and dirty old rags. There's a box here labeled rope, but I don't see any rope inside. There's a whole collection of discount brand beer bottles here. They smell stale and their yellow label are faded. Someone has been drinking this slop here for quite some time. It's crumpled again. It's a crumpled cigarette pack with one of the flaps torn off. I've seen this brand of cigarette before. Inside the pack, it's a handwritten note in ballpoint pen. It says, "Meet V, 10 p.m. Saturday." So something was going to happen tonight. Drug deal going down. Got nothing down there. So what's this place called? We're opening out the birds. Trying to think. Come jump. There's nothing over here. Oh yeah, there was. Okay. It looks like this panel. Yeah, whatever. Put the keys in. Come on, get one. Okay, I got the panel open. I probably need to press these buttons in sequence to do whatever it is this does. Um, it's that finger gun, but I don't know what's the pattern. One, two, three. I think it was like the hills things, but I don't remember. Might have to go back. Let's. Oh, okay, whatever. Let's go back and just check it. God, I don't think it was in a 9x9 grid. Hurry up so I can go up down there. Don't think it was in here, was it? But yeah, it was. Yeah, it's not 9x9, so if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, the first, middle, all the way down here, and then that one. 1, 5, 6, 8. What way is this? It's not all the way up here. I can just run. So 1, 5, 6, 8. So I think I did have, just never pressed that button. That worked. I heard something unlock far off somewhere. I wonder what that opened. Far off, so it has to be the front door. I don't think I came across another locked door yet. Everything else, get in. Everything else is unlocked. Hurry up. Is it gone? I just run. I'm not heading down till I find some answers. The safety switch release must have worked. How the hell you hear that from all the way where you were, like 2 rooms away, across the whole factory? One of the industrial window panels have been left open here. There's a chilly draft coming in from outside. Someone could have climbed in using these stacks of wood to get at or to get down. I see that body. Hold on. There are dead, bloody scratch marks embedded in the wood that look like they could have come from fingernails. Oh, oh my God, no! It's it's Vanessa. She's been strung up from the scaffolding by her neck. Her face is swollen from being strangled, and her eyes, oh God, her eyes just keep staring out. She's still wearing. Is she twitching? Um, she's still wearing what she was at the reunion, but no one, but one of her shoes is missing. Oh God, Vanessa, what did you come here to? Why did you come here tonight? And what did you do to what did you do to deserve this? I can't take a sight off her or the smell. I have to get out of here. Let's go out the window. Go out the window. Holly. Flynn? Holy shit. Thank God you're okay. Are you hurt? I'm fine. Really. Just a bit more banged up than usual. I can still walk. What's wrong? You look upset. Flynn, it's Vanessa. What do you mean? What's going on in that room? No, don't go in there. Why not? Let's just get out of here, okay? Okay, fine. You can fill me in on the way. On the way to where? Come on. We have to get to the library. Chapter 7, Piecing Things Together, Sunday, March 24th, 4:15 a.m. I was like, screw the town. After the reunion, I said that goes, I'm out. God, Flynn, I don't know how much more of this I can take. The flooding is only getting worse out there. I know, we're lucky the doors was unlocked. Somebody must have forgot to check it when they left. Well, it seems quiet enough in here. Hey, are you going to be okay with that leg of yours? Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay, if you're sure, even I'm getting tired. Hey, what's this? It's just a it's just an old desk. Yeah, but I think there's something here. It's too dark to see though. This? Oh, just pick it up. There's a note here on the desk. It's written in a neat, friendly style of handwriting. It was Harcourt. Look around. You see what I mean? What do you suppose it means? I have no idea. But we can't give up now. We better look around. This book looks interesting. Betrayal among friends. The story of Bruce Bay's feuding families. It's a historical text on the Logan families that competed to work the area almost a century ago. There has always been a lot of bad blood in the town. Grace used to tell me about how her family was treated just because they weren't from here. I remember her saying that too. She said she and her dad always felt like second-class citizens. Yeah. Uh, hey, when did she mention that to you? Come on, Flynn. Girls gotta talk too sometimes. Monsters in Our Backyard. It's a thick picture book about local myths and stories meant to spook kids. I remember we tried to scare each other with some of these. The Wendigo, the Log River Hag, the Ghost of Buck Hill. Are the last two real things? I know the Wendigo is. That's weird. There's a little green sticky note on one of the pages. It says, "Show to Jonah." The handwriting looks like the note on the desk too. Uh, it's a handmade poster that says Lorraine's Kids Reading List Summer Fun for Young Readers. Huh? The handwriting looks kinda the same as the note on the desk, doesn't it? Yeah, you're right. And check this out. The actual list of books have all been scratched out. Yeah, and it's half covered with green sticky notes. Weird. The other part of this floor has been completely blocked. This must have collapsed because of the flooding. Well, we'll have to we'll have to up and we'll have to up and over to get past it. What? Go. Let's check down here. I don't know. Something about this place gives me the creeps. You don't want to go into the basement? Flynn, are you a chicken? Hey, come on, I'll wait for you up here. Fine, fine. Suit yourself. This must be the library storage basement. It's so chilly down here. This is a beat up book just labeled Deeds and Records. It's a collection of ownership documents from around here. It shows old drawings of property lines, service roads, and hey, that's weird. According to this, there's a hidden route all over the town, probably left over from the loggers, or when the loggers had to move stuff between sites back in the day. Why would they go under the town? You must move around completely unnoticed using these, or you could. There are just some recent newspaper clippings about space exploration. Some new company called Hudson Carter has big plans apparently. Yeah, right. I believe it when I see it. I mean, moving stuff under the town for log is will just make your job harder. It's too above town. Drive it down the road. Why you gonna bring it down onto the ground, underground, just to move it to bring it back above ground? Tucked into the back of a display case or some deeds for symmetry plots. Some of them have had their details scratched out and written over the new ones. It looks like someone was scamming people out of money for plots. More local record deeds in an old coffee can hidden behind these dusty books. The coffee cans looks like it had cash in it. There are mostly just smaller bills left now. Door won't budge and someone snapped the key off in the lock. I need something heavy just to smash it open. Find anything? There's a door to the storage room, but it's locked. We need to find a way to get in there. It's chilly up here. I can feel wind from outside. Holly, oh holy hell! I think the roof has collapsed. The library was pretty it probably needed repairs, but didn't get them. Yeah, in a small town like this, who cared about the library? It was all about beer prices and roads. Hold on. No, let's go do this side first. Whoa, look at this place. You really haven't been home in a while, have you? The library installed this crazy statue last year. But the rest of the building is so run down. Why waste money on this? I don't know, but I heard this wasn't paid for by the town. It was installed by the guy who runs the place. Private money. Damn, he must have come into some serious cash to pay for this. The guy who owns it, what, the library? Before the Flood is the local history paper about the recurring flooding that used to happen here in the 60s. I thought the new hydro dam was built because of all of that. It clearly hasn't helped that or helped much. There's a small yellow slip of paper stuck between two pages. Elle keeps saying we should. Elle keeps saying we did it. She's an idiot. It's Bruce Murray, the guy who founded the town. Wasn't that in the 1800s? Probably, I'll be honest, I never paid much attention to history class. I was always paying attention to Grace. Hey, I remember you paying attention to her as well. Well, she was a new kid in school. At that point, we were all curious about her. There's a clipped out newspaper article from a few years ago. I remember this. Police found a bunch of bodies around town. A security guard, some guy who owned a convenience store. It says the murders were never solved. They never found out who did it. That's a scary thought. There are so many books here. I'm not even sure where to look. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess. Let's see what else we can find. Maybe we can come back here later. From here you can see the town's two rivers pretty clearly, and it looks like there are washouts everywhere already. I don't think there's any way in or out of this town. I mean, if I was in a town that flooded, I'd get a boat. I ain't staying in no flooded town. Flood gets too high, I'm riding out. How come we didn't have to jump? The elevator's busted. Looks like the stairs are the only ways up and down. Fantastic. It's locked. The fancy sign here says this is the office of library management. Jonah Harcourt. Harcourt. That's who the note mentioned. You're right. Well, we're going to need a key to get into the office. There are kids' books here called Poor Paula. It's about a girl who gets teased because her family is poor. Grace used to get picked on a lot back in high school because her family lived in a trailer park. I remember you almost got expelled because you beat someone up who was really on her case. Not just anybody, that was Jack. It's probably why he hates me so much. Hey, there's a little green sticky note in this book, or in the back of this book. It just has a simple sad face drawn on it. Some science fiction novel about a boy who realized he's not the same species as his family. How lame. I read that one, actually. It's how I first learned about Grace. Huh? What do you mean? Well, I took the book out and noticed her name on the library card. It was just after she moved here, so I recognized it as being new. Wait, Grace moved to town when we were in high school? What were you doing taking out trashy books like this then? Hey, never mind you. I just wanted something stupid to read, okay? You know what? It was like back then, there was never anything to do. I didn't realize Grace was into stuff like this. Well, you've seen what's been going on. People don't always tell each other everything. The library's computer is still on. There are a few applications we can access. I was never into this computer stuff. Why don't you take a look? It's a text editing program, but whatever file this is, it looks all messed up. Wait, Flint, look closer. I think there was some kind of message here. Scan 3 books, you'll know which ones. Okay. It's a library checkout program. We can't use it unless we scan some books first. Well, let's go scan some books then. Come on, controller. Holly, check this out. It's a photo taken with the computer's webcam. Oh my god, what the hell is this? It looks like Like, great, that's Grace. Flynn, no, I tell you, it can't be. Grace is gone. I don't get it. That photo, that weird cryptic message, if that's Grace, we have to find out. Flynn, come on, we've been through this already. Don't make this harder than it already is. It's the middle of the night. Do this early morning. The weather is hell outside and we've got no way to call for help. We need to focus, okay? Okay, you're right. I'm sorry, Holly. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, really. Just remember that we're in this together. We'll get through this. Okay, yeah. Well, that message says something about 3 books, so should we search the library to see what uh and see what we can find? I was distracted by the little dust thing going back and forth on like a pendulum. Yeah, let's do that. Then once we do, let's bring them back here. You can scan them. Maybe that'll give us some answers. It's a children's book about a silly cartoon beaver meant to teach kids about logging. Lumber Larry. I remember reading some of these myself when we were little. They were in our school library, weren't they? Yeah, back in elementary. Don't you remember? That's how we first met. Reading one of these books together in class. Oh my god, you're right. I haven't thought about that in years. Wow, Flynn. We've known each other for so long. It's crazy. Didn't these books always come with these extra stories on cassettes? Yeah, they did. In the back of the book, I think. Take a look, see if it's there. Hey, wait a minute. There's no cassette here. But there's a key stuffed into the pocket. We can't leave just yet. Let's look around a little more. Um, can I pull a book off? No. I was gonna pull that book out in that trailer park book. Oh my god, not again. The the walls are completely caked up with blood. It smells like a slaughterhouse in here. Bruce Bay Municipal Council minutes 1980 to 1999. It's a public record copy of old meetings. According to some of these transcripts, there were problems with drug trafficking back then. Local families were suspected of taking part. So what was going on at the sawmill wasn't new. How was it that we didn't see it? We were just kids. How, how could even how could ever know what was really happening around us? Yeah, you're right. Sometimes things are right in front of you and you don't even notice. Holly, sorry, I'm just tired. Holy crap, what happened to this guy? His head has been completely severed, but the neck looks ragged, like it was sawed off with something blunt. God, Flynn, this is just like Jack back at the high school. Hey, I think he got something out on him. You were right. There's a scrap of a paper folded in his jacket pocket. Hardcore, you knew you chose money instead of decency. This must be the hardcore mentioned in the note downstairs. God, what happened here? Hey, wait. There's something else on the back of the note. The writing is shaky, different than the front. It says display case. Hold on a minute. Well there's a really well worn book here with a green sticky note on it. Here we go. This is the ledger of burials, transferals, and interment at the cemetery. There's a note in the very neat hand and one in the margin. Move the girl's plot. Family doesn't know. will be better this way. She didn't deserve this. That's it. That's why Grace's body wasn't in here, in her casket. Wait, you mean it was never there? Exactly. Someone arranged for her to be buried somewhere else, and Grace's father must have gone there to confirm it. That's why her grave was dug up. So that's what the note on the desk meant then. Let's hang on to this ledger. Resting places, cemetery, records. There was a door in the basement with a broken lock. I bet I can use this to smash the lock. I thought the key was inside the little key, the inside the little keyhole, and then the key was snapped off. The town looks so ominous with all the flooding out there, not like the simple little home I remember. This whole area has changed, hasn't it? I mean, after tonight, how could anyone look at this place the same way? So there gonna be ghosts here. Gotta have Jack with me. It's a basement. The collapsing is blocking the way back to the other side. Oh no. Display case. So that's gonna be the last area. I need to go. Or can I get this one? Hey, what's this book here? It looks promising. Go back to where you came from. I know this is a series of memories about predages in small towns. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get out of here as a teen. Grace used to mention how she never felt accepted being an outsider, even if you were from a different town, you were an outcast. Yeah, I remember I found her crying once, in the girls' room back at school because some other kids were being assholes. Really? You never told me that. She told me not to say anything. Probably didn't want you to worry or get angry. She was right. I would have lost it. I think sometimes I really forget how close you girls were too. Yeah, well, I suppose so. But she was your fiance, Flint. Her death hurt you more than anyone. No, not the father's. Anyway, look. There's a little green sticky note on the spine. Let's take this book. So what's the book gonna be about? It's called Go Back to Where You Came From. Seems like a pretty racist book. Good. I can feel that code again. Something is definitely down here. There's a type letter stuffed into the binder back. Back here, it appears to be someone anonymously writing to the local newspaper. I understand that you've refused to publish multiple accounts by a local man. The writer claims about his daughter's grave are true. Enclosed, you'll find copies of interment records that clearly show. The letter ends right here. It looks like the paper was ripped out of the typewriter. It must have never been sent. Where are you? Go, get behind it. Hope we figure out what this ghost thing is. Get out of here. You gonna leave? What the hell? Get out of here. Does he not go any further left? Cause I can't get out the heartbeat going. You know, I'm just gonna jump out. Screw it. That was close. Come on. Hey, there's a book on the shelf that looks important. Bruce. Why is it getting closer? What? Bruce Bay District High School Yearbook Collection 1963 to 1993. Wow, it's got 30 years of graduation photos in here. All of us are in it too from our graduating class in 1986. But wait a minute, most of the portraits have been ripped out. Huh? This can't be a coincidence. I better take this book back to Flint. So it's just a book with each page being a photo. That basically what this book is. Maybe like a little name and year. I think we got what we need to. I think we got what we need to make sure of all this. Time to take these books to the scanner on the first floor. Oh no, there's a body of a young woman in a bright green sweater stuffed into the corner with a discarded pile of rags. The code down here has kept the body well preserved, so I can't tell how long she's been here. It was... The dude's running from the little hole. I have to do this all over again. Get in! So even I get seen, I can't just hide it. Come on, move. Yeah, let's take the book and go. Cause I don't think if I just went back right, I think he saw me. He was looking. He was looking at me when he was in front of the door. So I wouldn't have been able to do anything anyways. Yeah, whatever. Find anything? I found an old yearbook of ours, but there's something wrong with it. What do you mean? Look, all of our portraits have been torn out. Just from our class. What the hell? How would you know that? I mean, that page is missing. Just open up to it, but if it's a book you never seen, you wouldn't really know actually. Okay, we found your 3 special books. What do we do now? Just place each of the books on the pad and scan the barcodes. Where's the scanner? Okay, that's all of them. Let's check out the PC again. Now that we scan the books, let's use the checkout program to see what we can find. Okay, the checkout program lists the books that we just scanned in. Go back to the high school. Look again, Holly. Those aren't the titles of the books at all. You're right. Look at that. The scanned titles, they spell out another message. Go back to the high school? Go back to the high school? Oh god, Flynn. We're idiots. Flynn, of course. What? What do you mean? We've been running all over town. First I was trying to get to you in the cemetery. And then I was trying to find you after that. But this all started back at the school. If it really is Grace's father behind all this, what if he never left the school in the first place? What? Then how did I end up in the cemetery? Or how did you end up at the hospital? It doesn't make any sense. I know, but I think I have a hunch about all this. We have to get back to the high school. Alright, it's time to go. These are local history books that Grace's father would always have me get for him when he was in the hospital. The secret of the island, rising tides, pollution of our waters, who's really buried here. The last book has a little green sticky note on their front cover with a crude thumbs up icon drawn on it. The community board is covered in blood. Wait a minute. These aren't the usual posts that people put up here. Yeah, I see a face right there. There are graduation photos torn out on the yearbook I found. There's Jack, Vanessa, and even an old picture of Mr. Sartain. What the hell was that? This shelf has been toppled over, like somebody ran into it. It's a head. I said, why? Let's get the hell out of here. It's going back where it started. Chapter 8. Right back where it started. Sunday, March 24th, 5:45 a.m. Well, I'm gonna stop here. It sounds like next time should be the last one. But we'll see.